If I had oh, let's see. Hello, hi Andrea. Oh, there I am. Hold on. Oh, I better turn myself down. Hello, darling. How are you? Happy Friday night. I am so tired. Oh, can't wait till bedtime. I feel so tired. Thank God it's Friday. I don't know about your week, but my week has been just crappy. It's been a long, crappy week. How was your week? Tell me it was better than mine. Hello, everybody. I see some people are here. Um, I was telling Ian earlier that it seems like there are days like I'll wake up and it doesn't start to hurt, but in the night, like what I was talking about 4:30, 5 o'clock, and I was telling him that all day it wasn't really bothering me, and then about 4:30, 5 o'clock it starts to hurt, and then in the nighttime it's just brutal, right? But it's not like it used to be where it was just constant, like constant painting all the time. Hi, Leah. Hi, Jen B. But I do have an MRI next Thursday at like 20 to 2 in the morning. I have to go and get an MRI done. So, but they figure it's something to do with my neck. But it's not as bad as it was. Hi, Ashley. How are you? Ashley, you're not gone anywhere this weekend? Oh, golly. So what's everyone got plans for the weekend? Hi, Martine. How are you? We have no plans. Ian's working all weekend, so this weekend is like a real dud in our house. It's a very quiet weekend. We don't do much when he works the Friday, Sunday. Very quiet, very boring. You're just chilling with your 3-year-old? Not doing anything? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm good. It's been a long week. You're going up north? Oh, good for you. We've had some really nice weather in Toronto this week. It's weird because last week, look at my what? Do you seriously look at this? I did my eyebrows. Like I literally tried to do them before I started. Um, we had some weird weather, I'm telling you. Beautiful week. Last week it was cold. And I think it's going back to being like 12 and 13 degrees again next week. This September is not what I'm used to in Toronto, that's for sure. Because September was always gorgeous in Toronto. Martine, you said you're good. You're going to see your mom on Sunday. Oh, she's back from Vancouver. She was in Vancouver for 2 months. That's a long time to be away. My mom made a post today on Facebook for how she can't wait for COVID to be over because she's missing her kids and her grandkids. So she's all crying her eyes out today. But then my half brother, his daughter had a baby girl last night. So I'm an auntie again. Big, beautiful baby girl, like almost 8 pounds. And I'm looking at this baby going, oh my God, you're so big. My babies were so small when they were born. Oh, I'm reading. Jen B said you just got, in Barrie. Okay, it is a gorgeous night, isn't it, Jen B? And it was nice for Ashley and Stainer today. It's acting like November, right? I just had a little fly around me. I know, Leah. Pouring, super windy. I think it's going to be like that next week here. But, oh, thank you, Martine. Yeah, you should see the size of this baby, though. Oh, my God. I'm like, she's a newborn? Really? Oh, crazy. So how was everybody's week? What did you guys have for dinner? I guess, have a guess of what I had for dinner. Now, remember, Ian is gone to work. So it wasn't crab legs or Mary Brown's. So what else do I have when Ian's at work? It's pretty common because I don't cook. I'm wondering if somebody might guess it. But what did you guys have for dinner? Hamburger helper? No, I haven't had hamburger helper in a while. I cooked that maybe 6 months ago, I think. No, it wasn't eggs, but you're close. You're having Subway? Cool. I mean, who wants to cook on a Friday night anyway, really? You know, after all week working. Wasn't I had my bacon grilled cheese sandwich, and that's usually when Ian works, I usually make a bacon grilled cheese sandwich. Hi, Brianna. How are you? Sabrina, hi. You had pizza? Awesome. Sabrina, did you get your package yet? I sent it, right? Sabrina, I did, didn't I? Your brushes? I sent it, right? Oh, my Lanta. I still have everyone's giveaways. It's all in your bags. I sent out everything that I had myself for last week, and your giveaways are in the bag. Like, everything is all organized in your bags. I just need to put the name on it and put it in the mail. That's how behind I am. Work is insane. Oh, Martine, you had chicken sticks of fries. Yummy. Brianna, you just made chicken and pasta. Oh, that sounds good. Andre had Delosio pizza. I like the little mini pizzas. I don't know what brand it's called. I can't remember. Dr. Ortiker, maybe? I like those little mini pizzas. The other boyfriend is still working in your home office. It's an order out for dinner? Yeah. Awesome. Hi, Brittany. I just got confused. Do I have two Brittany's here, or am I just losing my mind? Oh, Brianna and Brittany. Okay. See, I just lost it for a second. Andrea, you got yours on Wednesday. You're wearing Christy's palette today. It looks so pretty. You got your what on Wednesday? Oh, what I sent out. Oh, okay. Awesome. Hi, Kyla. You had pizza? Brittany, yes. Yes, it's just you, Brittany. Brittany and Brianna. I was getting you guys mixed up for a second. I'm going to put on some foundation because I look like a real strill on Bond Street. That's what. When we were growing up, you know, and if we just looked like an absolute mess, my mom would always say, "Oh my goodness, you look like a strill on Bond Street." And so I grew up with, you know, you grow up with things your parents say to you, right? So I always say that I look like a strill on Bond Street, and I say it so much that Ian will say it to the kids sometimes now. You look like a strill on Bond Street. And I'm like, this poor guy. Somebody said to him a few days ago, actually asked him if he was from Newfoundland. And he's like, no, I was, but he's been born, like he doesn't have any Newfoundland at all in his family tree, right? And they were like, really? Because you have more of a Newfoundland accent than what I do. And I went, oh my God, my poor man. So, yeah. I'm like, well, that's the Irish in him. Guys, what did I do with my other bottle? There it is. I was looking for my other bottle of foundation. I don't know. I'm lost today. I did send it out. You sent it. Oh, you didn't get it this week. Oh, okay, good. Okay, I'm looking at the comments. Brittany said, you're completely stocked up on groceries as of today. I'm assuming it, yeah, stocked up. Okay. Andrea, okay. Hold on, guys. Yes, there's 2 Gen Bs. Yes. Kelsey had spaghetti and garlic bread. Yummy. What did everyone choose for Topbox? Yes, Topbox came out today. If you guys are not aware, the wish list and the beauty surprise. I knew the beauty surprise would be out this month because it wasn't last month, and they seem to do every 2 months now for the beauty surprise. I have 2 accounts, so I chose the CC It Cosmetics Cream in Light because I don't have light. I got medium, and I have light medium, which is good for the summertime for me, but I don't have light. Wait, was it a concealer? I thought it was the foundation. Oh, crackers. So on one account, I chose, I'm mixing my foundation. On one account, I chose the CC It Cosmetic stuff, and on the other account, I chose the regular box. But guys, was it a foundation or was it a concealer? Now I am so confused. I have no idea. What did I choose the concealer? Is that what it was? Because I didn't read it. I just seen the picture, And I just assumed it was the foundation. I didn't even read it. Oh, my Lanta. Oh, that's all right, though. Light. I can do a light foundation. Right? Was it a foundation? I think so. I thought it was a foundation as well. Yeah, I thought it was foundation. Yes, you can go back and take away your choice if you want to, but I thought it was foundation. It will tell you in your email. Anyway, let me see if I can find it in my email because they sent it to me. Or they said they had my choice. Let me see. Topbox wish list. Oh, it just says It Cosmetics Shade Light. It was the foundation, right? It's on our page. The picture is on our page. Let me see. I know Veronica posted the picture on our page. Where are you? Here it is. CC cream, correcting cream. So it is the CC cream. It's not the concealer. Okay. Right. Okay, so it is the CC cream, not the concealer. But wait, what did I choose here? Hydrating. Okay, coverage as your full coverage foundation, hydrating, anti-aging serum. Right. Okay, because I know they have a CC cream that's more for oily skin. That's not it, right? This is not the one for oily skin, right? I am confusing everybody today. Okay, hold on. Let me go back in here. Okay. I probably missed some people. Let me see. You have the light Gen B. Okay. Okay. I can click on comments and I go live chat. Oh no, don't tell me. What the heck? No, okay, here's all. I just recently, I've been doing lives for what, 2 years now, and just recently discovered that I can click on that box and get all of my comments, and I didn't even know it. Like, I really should, be all on this. Okay, I'm not am I lagging? Crackers, what's that button for? Okay, so yes, everybody, it was the foundation, not the concealer. And I'm assuming everybody got the beauty surprise as well, right? Like nobody missed out on that. I'm good. Hi, Melanie. Martine said she was disappointed as you had two choices, CC cream or yes, or that freaking Hikari stuff. I didn't even look at it. Was it a highlighter thingy or was it that supposed to be bronzer? It was the same exact thing that we got in our box, right? In our September box. Like, why would they have that as a preview when everybody got that in their top box and their Luxebox? That makes no sense to me why they would have that as a preview. And you know what's going to happen? They're going to have a mystery box, and we're going to see that in our mystery box. Guaranteed that's coming in a mystery box because they're trying to get rid of their stock. Guaranteed. Okay, I'm not lagging. It was basically repeats. Hi, Bobby. How are you? Hi, Lorinda. You can go back and change it, Gen B. Go back into your original email and go through all of it again, and you can change it. You have until a certain date. So, yeah, you can go back and change it if you want to, JB, and say you want the regular box instead. Bye, Miss Brittany. Your family is going. Have a great night, Brittany. Have a good weekend. They asked so many questions. You just wanted to get to the surprise. I know. I'm hoping to get the Precisely My Brow, though. Right? The Benefit Precisely My Brow. I hope that comes in my box next month. They probably received way too many of those highlighter bronzer things. Well, you know what? If you go on Hikari's website, everything is discounted. It's almost like they're going out of business. Everything is discounted on that site. So I got a feeling we might see a lot more Hikari stuff because they're selling everything like crazy. Do I prefer brush or I really like this brush, Lorinda. And I'm not a brush person. You know that I'm a sponge girl, but I like this brush. I find with the Guerlain foundation, that's why I wanted to get a brush because I find the Guerlain foundation is thick, like really thick, and it takes a long time to spread with the blender. So I wanted to get a brush and see how that would work with the Guerlain foundation. But like for, my favorite L'Oreal's foundation and like the It Cosmetics one, I'll probably just stick with my brush. But for the Guerlain, because it's really, really thick, the brush is just spreading it out beautifully. So, but this is the only brush, and I have had tons of them, but I never liked any of them. And I got this one today. I did a video. I don't know if you've seen it because it just got posted, but I really like this brush. Like it's really soft because most of the brushes I try, it pricks my skin when I try to use all the foundation brushes I've ever tried. They're all too hard. They just prick my skin, and I don't like that. But this one, really, really soft. But I still want to try that other e.l.f. There's another e.l.f. brush that's really soft as well, or that a lot of people had said was really good. So I want to try that one. This is the Guerlain. This is an yeah, I just posted a video. I did a battle with this brush and the e.l.f. This is the Guerlain brush. It was $57 at Shoppers Drug Mart. I used my points. Okay, you can't get mad at me. I used my points. I wasn't paying $57 for a freaking brush. So I used my points, and I got this one, and I got the e.l.f. Airbrush foundation brush. I want to try both of them out because a lot of people had recommended e.l.f. foundation brushes. But this, oh my God, this one here is just so soft, and it's not pricking my skin. My foundation, this is my second time trying it, and the foundation looks stunning. Like it's not streaking. It just looks stunning. And even when I press the brush into my skin like this, it's not pricking my skin like every other foundation brush I ever tried. Yeah, done. But yeah, a lot of people like the It Cosmetics brush too. Maybe one day I might try that one. Okay, I'm reading. Did we figure out your favorite foundation? What were we supposed to figure out my favorite foundation? Oh, between which one, Lorinda? You got to remind me, love, because you know I'm stunned. My favorite foundation between the Guerlain and the It Cosmetics? I'm thinking that, well, you have been trying so many. That's true. I like the two Guerlain ones, but I think, so my two Guerlain foundations, I do love those ones. Like the La Essential one, and then I got the other one from Luxebox, so I mixed these two colors. But closer to like December, this will be my shade. And I have these two, the Guerlain Perreur, and I have a lighter shade and a darker shade. I love those. Where are you? But this foundation here is one of my absolute favorites. Like if I want a really good foundation day, I love this one. This one does not let me down. It's the L'Oreal Age Perfect Radiant Serum Foundation. And I also love I love all L'Oreal foundation, like the Infallible one I love. I love the True Match. And this here, the new It Cosmetics Skincare. So if I reach for anything, it's the three. It's this one, it's the L'Oreal, and it's one of my Guerlains. Those are the three that I usually reach for. So, yeah. But I don't know which one. I should do a battle to find out which one I like better on my skin when they're comparable. You were doing the battle of the foundations and eyeshadow palettes, and I stopped. Yeah, I was doing What was I doing? Was that where I was pulling it out of the bag and picking something? Maybe I'll do something next week because I don't have any boxes coming. So I don't know. Maybe I'll go like Guerlain against, I don't know. Which one? I think I did Guerlain. I think I did this Guerlain against this Guerlain. I think I've done that. I think a while ago, I think. I don't remember, but I don't know. I want to do the L'Oreal one against the It Cosmetics one and see which one I think looks better on my skin. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I have no boxes coming, so you know it's gonna be all makeup next week. I got an email from BoxyCharm telling me that they're waiting on shipments and they're so sorry that my box is being delayed. Like they didn't even give me a date. That you would like that idea, Lorinda? Which one would you prefer, you think? It Cosmetics against the L'Oreal, or the Guerlain against the L'Oreal, or against It Cosmetics, or Guerlain against Guerlain? Which one would you like to see? You were going to go through them all. You had them all on a slip of paper, and you picked... Oh, yes, I know. You know why? I think I was almost... I only had a few more slips of paper in my bag, and then I did a big auction and got rid of most of it. But I only had a couple more slips of paper in my bag. It Cosmetics versus L'Oreal. Okay, perfect. I'll do that. Hi, Sky. How are you? What did I want to say? Yeah, BoxyCharm. They didn't even give me a date, like, on when I'm expected to get my Boxy Luxebox. It's just, sorry, we're waiting on something or other. And that was it. Nothing else. Like, not even a expect it by this date. Not the stuff is in the warehouse and we're just getting it ready. It's being processed. It was literally, we don't have the items yet. So sorry about your luck. And I'm like, really? It's so late? You're bored? Welcome to life. This is why I go live on the weekend. At least I can say I did something. We don't do anything. We go nowhere. Nowhere, do nothing. If we go anywhere, it would be to one of Ian's friends' house. And I literally sit down and watch Ian and a couple of his buddies, you know, talk about freaking hockey all day long, or football, or whatever sport is on TV. I literally would go up there and I'll bring my headphones and I'll watch YouTube videos or a movie while they're there arguing about sports. And I'm like the referee, because then they'll like really argue and I gotta Google who's right. Crazy life. You got nothing from them. I know. Can you imagine the crap we're gonna get? Right, Andrea? Let me see if I can find that email. Melanie said you got a ton of foundations and palettes to get rid of, but not much is high end. But you have way too much foundation that you don't use. Yeah, I got a whole thing of like pharmacy foundations over here that I don't use, but I keep them there in case if I'm doing like a full face of Milani or a full face of Elf or something like that. But the ones I do use are here on my desk. I'm going to find that email, Andrea, and read it out. Good old BoxyCharm. Okay, where are they? You dirty BoxyCharm. I don't want to miss anyone's comments either. What was that? Oh, thank you. Yes, please remember to like the video. Thank you, Andrea. Okay, here we go. No, that's not it. Crackers. Where is it? Mother and Flip. Here it is. Says, thank you for contacting BoxyCharm. We're so sorry if you've been impacted by these delays. Unfortunately, we did face unexpected challenges, and they've added additional shifts to our operations and are currently working around the clock to fulfill orders as a top priority. They're trying to get packages back on track this month. And what was it they said to me in another email? God, I don't remember. Like, I'm after emailing them, I don't know how many times, going, hey, it's almost October. But they had sent me an email saying something about how they didn't have stuff to put in their box. They were waiting. What the flip was that? They were waiting on items. So, yeah, Andrea, like, what are we going to get in our box, right? God, it's going to be a bunch of made in China stuff. I'm scared. I'm very scared. Did everybody else, though, get their BoxyLuxe? Is anybody else waiting for tracking for BoxyLuxe? I know a few days ago, a lot of people got tracking. I just don't know if the box actually got sent out of the warehouse, and I haven't even gotten tracking yet. So I don't see my in October. Isn't that crazy? And I haven't seen any spoilers for BoxyCharm either for October. Did anybody see any spoilers other than our choices? Well, I just got busy. You're hooked on NARS. Natural Radiant is so good. Yay, you bought it with your points at Shoppers. I'm telling you, Shoppers is fabulous. I would never be able to get like the stuff I like Guerlain and stuff like that, if I can't get it at Shoppers. So Martine, you got your tracking 2 days ago. Lorinda, you just signed up for the base box. Hi, Ashley. So Lorinda, if you just signed up for the base box, you're getting September, right? No, Lorinda, for the bait box. No. Oh my God, you didn't. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, Lorinda, tell me you didn't. Oh no, girl, listen to me right now. Go change your banking information. Oh my God. That box is terrible. Oh my God. So many girls on our page have been scammed by that company. There's something in the fine print. You know how you get a free box or something like that? You can't cancel. You have to get the second box, and it's all crap. Like, it's literal crap. And then when you try to go to cancel, yeah, maybe to be great. I don't know. I know that when some girls have tried to go to cancel, they wouldn't cancel it, or it wouldn't let them cancel, and then they still took the money out of their account. So I'm scared for you, Lorinda. I know every time someone posts on our page too about it, oh, you're smart. You used a prepaid Visa. You're a smart girl. I ain't worried no more. Not worried. You use a prepaid Visa. Okay. Oh, smart girl. But I know that, yeah, smart. I know that some of the ladies on our page, when they post about the box, should they order it, the amount of comments that they get from women going, no, stay away. This is what happened to me. It's a scary box. But you're smart, though. Paying with a prepaid Visa, that's very smart. I think for companies that are coming out now with subscription boxes, I honestly think that's the way to go, you know? Because some of these freaking boxes, they're shady. I mean, we know that, BoxyCharm and Ipsy and Tribe, they're not shady like that. But there are some boxes that are shady, right? Like the missus with the hair in the bag, I don't remember the name of that bag, but some of those boxes are shady. Yes, Lorinda, please. Ashley said you finally found a place and you're moving out. Yay, that's awesome. That is awesome. I've heard a lot of people are having a rough time if they have to find a place to live these days. Prices are insane, and then I guess a lot of people are moving because of what's happening. It's insane. This COVID stuff is, it's brutal. I'd like to move. I love our apartment, but I want to move into a new one. I'm like, okay, I need to clean my carpet. Can't we just move into a new apartment? No more slumlord owners. Oh, wow. Yep, and they're everywhere. What the heck? I'm so behind on this chat. Okay. Oh, crackers. Ipsy. So, I had a bigger YouTuber, way bigger than me. I'm not even big. Like I'm a, I don't know what you would call it. I'm nothing. But I had a YouTuber, a really lovely, wonderful YouTuber, who sent the petition for Ipsy and my video to their contact over at Ipsy, just to help us out, right? Because I'm like, all we ever hear is from customer service, and we hear the same bullcrap, the same sentences that they say all the time, about, sorry, not going to happen. You can get the deluxe bag, you can get the add ons. We'll take it in consideration, but it's not happening right now. And there's no plans of it in the future, right? So I had a bigger YouTuber send it over to their contact at Ipsy, and she sent me a message, and she said that Ipsy got back to them, and guess what they said to her? And this is like a bigger YouTuber, like a bigger YouTuber. They said the exact same thing to her about what we offer Canadians is the deluxe size bag with the 5 deluxe or full size items. They also can get 8 add-ons per account, and we're not considering it. It's not in our plans right now, but we'll take it into consideration. That's what they said to her. Can you imagine? Like, not even nothing. They sent her back what they say to us. And this is like a bigger YouTuber. You think there would be some kind of a dialogue, right? So I don't know. I honestly, if they don't give a crap, and they have 4 million subscribers, they probably got at least, I don't know, ballpark maybe 500,000 Canadians. I'm going to say maybe 500,000 Canadian subscribers. And if we had 200 people cancel, it's not going to make a difference. We need thousands and thousands of Canadians to cancel, or our 100 or 200 is nothing in their pocketbook. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was like, are you kidding me? She goes, do you want me to follow up? And I'm like, we just want to know why. Like, why? Why is it such a problem for you to include us? I don't understand that. I don't. BoxyCharm can do it. I don't understand why. And that was crappy, right? Like, how crappy is that? Literally sent her back the same exact thing that we've been hearing for years. That's gross. Melanie, you don't know why Canadians are always left out of beauty industry. I know. We don't an eighth of what the lines are. Same old BS. That's right, Andrea. Hi, Em. How are you? Go to a U.S. Walmart, and oh my God, the stuff we don't get is incredible. I know. There's like so much that we don't get here. And like even with, say, Elf, right? We have to wait so long to get the latest things that they have. Elf, Catrice, stuff like that. We wait a couple of months before we're able to get it. It makes no sense to me. Cosbox can send me a big... Yes, Cosbox can send a big freaking box. Yep, mine's coming on Monday with no issues. Yes, I got my tracking as well for Cosbox. It's coming on Monday. That was ass. Yes. Big ass box. Yes. I know, right? But can you imagine though? Like, I mean, this was like a bigger YouTuber reaching out for us and saying, hey, what's going on here? Why can't they? And it was almost like blatant disrespect. Like, oh, wait, you're talking about Canadians? Well, F off then. You know what I mean? Here you go. This is what we send them. Get over yourself. Don't get involved. You know what I mean? Canadians always get overcharged. Yes, that's right. Martine said, oh, you're back, Brittany. Okay. Martine said she's getting the American Influencer box that comes from California in 2 days. So you got the Pure Lease, right, Martine? That's what was in the box. Saskatchewan, they released 3 of the bite-sized palettes. That's it, and none of the blush highlight. Yeah, I don't even think the blush highlight, the bronzer highlight, these 2 here, I don't think they're here in Toronto. And I know you can't get them on Shoppers either. because I looked yesterday. It just says coming soon. So it takes a few months, and it makes no sense to me, you know, like these ones here. So I had to order this from Elf, and I got refunded because it took, I don't know how long for it. It's ridiculous. And we don't get all the stuff. Like, do you remember there was a, a foundation. I think it was a Revlon foundation, and my exact shade we couldn't get here in Canada. And when I called, they're like, yeah, sorry, we have 39 shades, but Canadians can only get 38. Why do they do that? I don't understand it. You would love to be able to buy more e.l.f. and to get it from the website with the exchange rate ends up being too much. Actually, sometimes, Brittany, they have really, really good deals on e.l.f. Like, I got this whole freaking order and it cost me 25 Canadian dollars because they had like 25% off or something like that. And I paid $2 for shipping. Sometimes they have really good deals on e.l.f. You just got to watch for it, like 50% off and stuff. And if it's your first time signing up through e.l.f., I think you might get free shipping, something like that. And I think I have a link too where you get something. Yes, those. Yeah, they're good too. I have that on. No, actually, I did it earlier, I think. Yeah, usually they have really good deals. Did anyone see? So what do you think we should do with Ipsy? It's like, I don't know. I've had people ask me, so what are you going to do? Do you want to resubscribe? And I'm like, well, I love my Ipsy bag. It wasn't because I did not like my Ipsy bag. You know what I mean? I think I'm going to stay canceled for another couple of months, but I might subscribe for Christmas. I don't know. I just think that we need the numbers and we don't have the numbers. Like, for, you know, a bigger YouTuber to get a, you know, go after yourself kind of response, they're not giving a crap over us. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But I think if we had the numbers, like and we needed thousands of Canadians to cancel. And if they did, I think then they would do a double take kind of thing. Because if you take the money away, then obviously they're going to miss it, right? Melanie said she did try their newer clear palettes and they're so good. 99% of your makeup is indie, so much better than mainstream. That is so true. Yes, you have a lot of Kaleidos and Clionad. I don't have any there. I find Clionad and I can't say I found that a little bit too expensive for me when I looked into it. Lip liner, everybody. Juvia's Place. I've only ever made one order from Juvia's Place, and that was because I was in the States, because shipping. And do you guys get charged duties on Juvia's Place? I'm always afraid of it. I know they have Juvia's Place right now, but I'm always afraid of the duty fees. Canada Post, by the way, free shipping Tuesdays is coming in October. Don't forget, ladies. And you're only allowed to ship one box per account, right, Lorinda? I think we figured that out last year. It was one box every week you were allowed to ship. Business owner. It's for small business owner, but you just go in and you open up an account for a small business owner. It's easy. I did it. It's easy peasy, but it's only within Canada and it's only one box every week. And I think there's a certain weight limit as well. How does it work? So you go in through your account, like you would have to make the account for a small business owner, and somewhere on Canada Post, it says free shipping Tuesdays, and you get a code. So you'll go in and punch in, you know, where it's going and stuff like that. And then you punch in the code when you get to the checkout. And you have to do like the measurements of the box, all of that stuff you got to put in there. And then once you go to check out, it'll like give you prices of how much it would be, like express shipping and fast shipping and all that stuff. But I think there's one that you check off to make it free, and then there's a spot that you put the code in, and it could be like October 12th, so OCT 12, something like that. That's what it was last year. You know, the 12th was on a Monday, and the Tuesday was the 13th kind of thing. So it's a code like that, but you're only allowed to send out one box a week, and it's got to be under a weight limit. And you have to go and open up a small business account, and that's all free. It's easy, right? And it's for the month of October. 3 pallets for $56 with shipping, no duties. Oh, that's good, Melanie. Okay, hold on. Ashley said she's not going to bother with Ipsy for a while. Maybe redo BoxyCharm or one of the big boxes with full-size items when she goes through the dozens and dozens of things you have. Yeah, I think I'm canceling BoxyCharm. I'm like, I just don't trust that company. And Ipsy's gone, so I'm like, you know, with that money, like we're saving almost $100, right? Just by having Ipsy gone, and if I cancel BoxyCharm, because Ipsy was, I know it's $20, but then the add-ons, you're spending like $30 or $40 for the add-ons too, right? So almost $100, and I can go take that $100 and buy something really great at Sephora or Shoppers Drug Mart or order from ColourPop, you know? So I'm kind of tired of getting this made in China stuff and no-name brands. I'm like, I don't want to waste my money on that anymore. You know, or getting like 5 items in a box and you only like 2, you know? Yes, 1 package. Yes, M. Only 1 per week. Yes. You don't think duties are for specific brands. You get, yeah, you get hit with duties at random. That is true. That is true. Like, you know, 5 of us can order from Juvia's place and 1 of us will get hit with duties. You know what I mean? But some companies like prefer pay any duties. Yeah, some companies like ColourPop, in your shipping amount, they have that included, so you don't have to worry about it. You know, some companies don't have that. ColourPop has it, and Elf has it, that when we buy from there, we don't have to worry about duties. But then other companies don't. Yeah, some companies have prepaid duty for customers. Exactly, Ashley. If the company includes the duties in their price, some do, some don't. Right. And does Juvia's place include the duties in their price, or is it just at random? Lipstick. Yeehaw. Guys, do you think there's going to be a Halloween? I think Halloween is going to be canceled. I really think Halloween's going to be canceled. I'm so used to looking over here when I'm making a video, so I'm looking straight onto you guys, and I don't know as I'm filming if I should be still looking here or looking straight right there. And it's weird because I'm there. So when I look this way, am I looking at straight at you, or is it when I look this way, am I looking directly at you? Okay. Melanie's going to have Halloween. It was just on your news. Your kids have lost enough. Yeah. On the left. Okay, so when I look that way, I'm looking straight at you, Lorinda. Just M said, I think that if we can go out to restaurants and eat, plus go through drive-thrus, we should be able to Halloween. Okay, I got it. Hi, baby cakes. How's work? Okay, good. I got it. It might depend on where you are. That's true, because some places have no cases, like Brittany. You only had a total of 6 cases from the start. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Where do you live, Brittany? Ashley said we're doing something at home with 2 kids, hide candy around our place, like an Easter egg hunt and some movies. Okay. I don't know. I don't know about Toronto. I don't know if Toronto's going to have it. But, and you're right too. If you can go to, movies and all that, why can't they? I guess it's up to the parents, right? If the parents want to send them out. Mid-outbreak. Oh no, you're in mid-outbreak. The second wave is here. It's all over Canada. And if you're lucky enough to live in a place like Brittany, where there's, no cases and stuff, then that's pretty cool. Cold Lake, Alberta Air Force Base. The base has had no cases. That's awesome, Brittany. But it's definitely, the second wave is definitely here. Like, we're getting hit with it. I haven't even seen. Lorinda, have you seen what our numbers were like today? I haven't seen it. I know they're going up. And it's flu season. Yes, so true. Melanie said it spiked really bad here in Saskatchewan because of huge gathering in Saskatchewan, and they had a big family. Oh, wow. They got a big fine as well? Wow. London is getting it rough. Yup. Quebec, they just asked us today to avoid meeting with others for 28 days. Well, that's smart. You've been lucky. Oh, yeah, because you work in a pharmacy. Oh, our numbers didn't go up today, Lorinda? Hi, Janet. A lot of house parties, students. Yup. I thought for some reason it was all online. I guess it depends on where you live, right? Because my niece, she's going to school here in Toronto, and for her it's all online. But I guess it's where you live. Hi, Zimbabwe. Yeah, so I guess we'll see what happens, and still Halloween's a month away. Like, anything can happen from now until then, right? God, I don't know if this is ever going to be over. I have a question. Who is going to be taking, when they come out with the vaccine, who is going to be signing up for the first one? Are people waiting for the second round of doses? And no judging on anyone. It's everyone's prerogative if they want to take it or not. But what do you feel about this vaccination? Or how do you feel about it? You think it was 408 today. Half were Toronto. Oh my gosh, really? Melanie said she used to work in healthcare before you're on disability. You have the background. And this, yeah, it's never, I don't think it's ever going away. Ashley said no, too rushed. Melanie said, Martine, you had over 600 in Quebec. Wow. It'd just be like chickenpox. Yep. Janet said, I saw a high school that I just let out on Tuesday, and the kids were all packed together. Not one mask any place. They were outside, but they weren't keeping their distance. Brittany says it really depends. You want to be vaccinated, but you might wait until there is more than one on the market. And Martine said don't know about the vaccination. It's scary. It is scary. You just, there's not a lot of years obviously put into it. You know what I mean? And it's different for everybody. Like, we have friends who is like, the moment they come out with it, they're going to go and get it, and we have some friends who are like, no, they don't want that, because they would rather there be, obviously we need time for it, right? And time is what we don't have. COVID expected to last 2 years. Yep, and that's with them as tracking research for medication. Yes, that's true. I believe one of the head doctors said this is not going away. Like, don't even think about it even beginning to go away until 2025. How insane is that, Andrea is going to be getting vaccinated. She's compromised, yes. So is Janet. Anne's going to be waiting for the third round. Lorinda says she's 55, never got a vaccination, and luckily never had any childhood sicknesses. Melanie said what has been pushed so fast with not enough human testing. Yes. Yeah, and I think that's some people are, on board with it, and some people want to wait, and everyone's got their own prerogative and their own right to do whatever's best for them, right? Ashley, you're in a weird spot. Elementary school right across the street, right beside a nursing home, and up the road from a university, and the mall in the middle. And the mall in the middle. That's a good spot, Ashley. Brianna said she would not get the vaccine if you can avoid it. You prefer to see studies about side effects down the line, but you might not have a choice and might have to get it as per your job. Yeah, and Lorena's on the fence as well. I know it's something too, because we don't know what the side effects could be, but some people like Andrea have, immune systems, you know what I mean, that they can't take a chance, right? So it's a difficult decision. I just don't want our decision to be taken away from us. Like, I don't want the government to come out and say, it's mandatory. You have to take it as soon as it comes out. I don't want that. It's a personal choice, exactly. Janice said her doctor came to your home last year to give you your flu shot. And she'll probably do the same this year, yeah. I've never had a flu shot. Never had a flu, never had a cold, never had the flu. You prefer to wait while they figure out the side effects? Leah, yep. Hi, Dagny. Yeah, I'm the same. I think I need to wait. I'd rather wait to see how it affects everybody else. So, and because my mind is like a little bit nuts anyways, and all of the weird movies I've seen, I'm like, I think I might wait, because wasn't there a movie where people took this vaccination to kill cancer and people turned into like zombies and stuff? 5 years later, there was this big side effect and everyone was a zombie. So I think I might want to wait a little bit. But that's just me. I'm crazy like that. Chelsea Park is the one across from you. Okay. It will take a very long time to administer a vaccine. Yes, it will, to administer the vaccine to billions of people. Yes. Also, I'd like to see the efficiency of the vaccination after so many people have gotten it. I have a question. Has it been tested positive? Like, has it been confirmed that if you get COVID, you can't get it again? Because I'm sure I heard you can get it again. But has it been confirmed? Like, is that actually confirmed from actual doctors, not Facebook posts, but actual doctors? Have they come out and said you either, one, can get it again, or you cannot if you've had it? It's going to take years to make, yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing, like, this is being rushed upon. You know what I mean? Like, so many things. What kind of chemicals are they putting in there? It's so rushed, right? Because we're in an epidemic. Like the polio vaccination and measles vaccination. I think scientists were working on it for years before they finally found it, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. The government can't make it mandatory. That would literally be taking away human rights. That's right. Brittany said, not that I'm aware of. We've had people that were cleared and then tested positive again. Right. They haven't confirmed that they don't know if you can or not at this point. And Martine said, no, I read that some people can get it again. Ashley said, nope, I've heard several got it again. Saw on CP24, but never much follow-up if it was true or not. Yes, you can over and over again. They just said it will be less severe the second or third time. They have not confirmed if you can get it more than once yet, Ian said. Melanie said, it's a flu strain. You can get 1,000 times or never. And Brittany said, I have a feeling it'll be like shingles where you can get it over and over again. Ha! Everyone is saying hi, Ian. Hi, Mr. Lisa. And that's the thing, like, you hear one thing and then you hear another thing and you're like, confused. What is true? What isn't true? You know, like my boss keeps on saying, oh, well, you know, I just think that everybody should get it. And then, you know, you can't get it again once you get it. And that's what she says. And I'm like, you know, I don't think she knows that. Do you know what I mean? So look on your provincial website. Don't say the S word. Uh-oh. What was the S word? I don't remember. Sorry, Janet. Oh, yes. Sorry, Janet's still suffering from them. Oh, sorry, Janet. Yes. Don't know if you can get COVID, you can get it again. It's just that you have a much better chance of beating it. Okay. Okay. I've never had the flu. I've never had a flu shot. Like, you know, every now and then I'll get like a little cold, like the sniffles, but I've never had the flu. And I don't want it, but I don't want to get a flu shot either because, you know, apparently sometimes when you take that flu shot, you get a really bad flu. So I'm like, no, I don't need it. But I know some people get it, a really bad flu, and the flu shot works for them, you know? Everybody's different. Ian, how was your steak? So when Ian's at work, maybe about twice or 3 times a month, I'll ask him what he's having for dinner, and he'll tell me he's having liver and onions. And liver and onions is code for steak. So he had liver and onions today for dinner, if he's still there. How was your liver and onions? It was very good. I had bacon grilled cheese sandwich, baby. I did, yeah. I didn't have no liver and onions. Ashley, you don't get flu shots either. I've had some lose their minds about it, especially if they find out your mini one doesn't either. You know, no, my kids haven't had it either. And I think that's to each their own, you know. Janet said she's never been sick from the flu shot. And Brittany said she's never gotten the real influence. You've gotten 24-hour flu. You're hit and miss on the flu vaccination. Oh, that 24-hour flu where your like stomach is killing over and you're puking and you're pooping water out of your bum and it's nasty and you're like, oh my God, I'm going to die. Yeah, we've all had that in this house. Oh my good Lord. A few times. There was one time I think all of us had it. Like all of us had it all at once. The kids got it. And just as they were getting better, I got it. And then Ian got it. And you're fighting over the bathroom. It was brutal. Do you remember that, babe? That was in when we lived in Coburg, I think. The S word is shingles, M. And Janet is still fighting it. So she's like, don't talk about it. Melanie's had the influenza, H1N1 pneumonia. Okay. Both ends, it sucks, yes. And Ashley goes, that's a hangover. Yeah. I'm sure we've all had some of those really brutal hangovers in our day. Oh my goodness. When I turned, oh my God, I think I was 20. 19 or 20. It was my birthday weekend. Yeah, it was shitty. Yes, it was. It was, honey. Melanie, your husband gets shingles. It's adult chicken pox. Yes, it's brutal. I think when I was in my I was 20 years old. It was in the summertime. Me and my friend Crystal got some vodka and orange juice, right? Screwdrivers. And we went to this house party. And I'm not a big drinker. I never was a big drinker. Even in my younger days, I wasn't. 4 beer and I'm flat out, you know, zonked out. So we went to this party and we both had a flask of vodka each and drank all of it within like an hour and a half. Well, oh my God. Was I ever sick the next day? And I worked at this, it was a convenience store. Remember, we're small town, Newfoundland, right? Worked at a convenience store that was a takeout. And at the time, I worked in the kitchen, you know, just fries, dressing, gravy, burgers, you know, hot turkey sandwiches. So I worked in the kitchen and I had to start at 12 o'clock. And I think it was like my birthday weekend or something. Oh my God. I went to work and my boss looked at me and he's like, you look green. Like you really look green in the face. I was so sick. Vodka and orange juice. Oh, anyway, he called another one of our coworkers and who lived like next door to me. So she came and worked my shift. I was, oh my God, baked, sick. Let me tell you, if it took me 20 years to drink orange juice again, I seriously think that's how long it took. I couldn't even look at orange juice. Oh God, that was one of the worst times I think I ever got drunk. Oh my God. My brother was I don't know what I'm gonna put on my eyes yet. My brother was walking behind me. We're at this house party, and even though my brother is a year younger than me and my sister is a year older than me, so we're like one, two, three, right? Um, I don't know. They just treated me like the little baby or something. And he walked behind me. And he was telling mom the next day how I was staggering all over the road and I was singing to myself. And he was all mad because he had to watch out for me and he couldn't go and do what he wanted and stuff like that. But, oh, and my friend, oh, she like passed out on the road. Oh my God, her boyfriend ended up taking her home. Like, we were lying on someone's lawn, throwing our guts up. Two of us, we were in such a mess. But I'm sure we all have those stories. Bye, Miss Brittany. Ashley said, speaking of food, you heard restaurants have to close earlier or something. Yeah, Ashley, I think they're doing something with that now. That's how you are with Zambuca. Never again. Oh, God. Oh, shots. I can do like the fruity shot. I can do blue Sriracha. I call it blue Caraco, but it's not Caraco, it's Sriracha or something like that. I can do that with the red sourpuss and pineapple juice and a little bit of cranberry juice. Oh, I can drink that all day long. Yep, the good old days. Hours here have been since the reopening. Okay, Melanie. Leah said the pubs have to close by 10 or something like that, or cannot serve alcohol past 10. Wow, that's insane, right? And you know what? It's so hard, especially for restaurants and, mom and pop shops, families who've had restaurants around forever. Like, it's just going to be really, really hard on them. I mean, I don't mind seeing, like a pub, I don't know. I think most times people at pubs during the week are regulars and they're mostly older. But dance bars and stuff like that, they're 20-something-year-olds and they're not practicing social distancing. You know what I mean? But as for a pub where you're going to have older people going, I think they would keep their distance and be sensible about it. But I think dance clubs and stuff like that, I think that's kind of scary. Carousel, I believe, is how you pronounce it. Okay, carousel. Carousel. Yes, that's it. Zoe says it's going to hurt a lot of businesses even more. It is. It is. Like, especially for the mom and pop business who's been around for 50 years. So many of them have closed down already here in Toronto. Luckily, there was a few that managed to stay open. But with this second wave now and all these new rules, a lot of them are going to be so done. And then it's just, all these places like McDonald's and Burger King, you know what I mean? Nothing from families who, worked their butts off to keep it and started it, your grandfather started it or your great grandfather started it. A lot of those places are going now, like a butcher, right? Butchers. It was a very respected profession 50 years ago. But now when we want our meat, we go to Metro or No Frills. We don't go to a butcher. So like they're a dying breed, right? It's sad. You've lost so many businesses in the last 6 weeks. I know, and not only do they have to close their business, they lose everything. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so we have to close our business, but we have a house with mortgage, and now we got to try to find a job during COVID and pay for all of that. I don't know how people are doing it. Mr. Google says all restaurants have to be closed from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. At those hours can only be drive-through. Oh, okay. Takeout and delivery. Last call is at 11 o'clock. Well, that's not too bad. I know the last time I went home, and when Ian and when I took him home, you know, when we grew up, when you would go to the bar at like 9:30, 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock, it was over. You know, the bar closed, right? When Ian and I went home in 2012, literally people didn't go to the bar until 12 o'clock, 12:30. And I'm like, oh my God, the night's almost over. Why are you going out so late? I can't sit around at home and wait till 12 o'clock, 12:30 to go out. Like, I'm going to go to bed, you know? I wonder if it was because prices of alcohol was so bad and raised since we were going out. Maybe that was why. But can you imagine waiting until 12 o'clock or 12:30 to go out to a bar or a club? Girl, I'll be passed out in my bed then. Melanie said she feels so freaking bad for the kids that don't understand why they can't do things anymore. Oh, I know. The young and the old. Yep, it's cheaper to drink at home. That's right, Ashley. It is so much cheaper now to drink at home. My mom, oh, Melanie, my mom is posting on Facebook how much she misses the kids and her grandkids and all that stuff. So she's been bawling her eyes out all day. But it's hard though. Don't I have a palette with like orange colors? What palette do I have that's got orange colors? I want to do something orange. Where are you? This one maybe? Suva Beauty? Oh, that's not it. Oh. What palette am I using, everybody? Oh, this might be it, I think. People pre-drink to save. It makes a lot of sense. I mean, how much is it now for like a 6-pack of beer? When I was in my 20s, for $10, yeah, for $10 you can get a 6-pack, you know, and you still have change left over. I don't even know if you can get that now, right? Is it like $20 or something for a 6-pack of beer? I don't drink, so I don't know. So sad. Yeah, I know, right? Creme Brulee, Sunset. No, I think it was the Ace Beauty that I was thinking about. One of these two palettes. Yes, that's what I was thinking about here. These shades right here. I was thinking about those ones. And then we got there's an orange in this one as well. Ace Beauty is not too bad, even though it's made in the People's Republic of China. You think around $15 for a 6-pack of beer? Wow. Hi, Nicoletti. Drink at home and you don't have to spring for a taxi. That's so true. That is so true. Ian's always got to spring for an Uber because I don't drive. But we don't go out anyways. It's rare. We go I think once a year when we go for Ian's birthday with our friend Tina. They have their birthdays the same week. So every year she throws like a little party at one of the close pubs by to our house. Not many people, you know, like 25 people or something like that. You didn't even think about them having to find new jobs. Yeah, like they have to go and find new jobs now. And how are you going to do that in COVID when there's so many people already unemployed? And then I heard that, what was that thing called? CERB. So they're stopping CERB now, right? So for those people who can't go back to work still, now they're no longer going to get CERB. What are they going to do? Right? I mean, how are some people going to like live, you know? But we're lucky. Ian and I, knock on wood and thank God every day that we're lucky that we didn't lose our jobs. But I can't imagine, people who did and still are not working. It's got to be so scary, 26 weeks of $500 a week from a new benefits. Okay. For those who can't get EI, they're switching it over to EI. Okay, Dagny. Bye, Miss Lorinda. So the people who are getting CERB are now being switched over to EI. And don't those people have to pay it all back? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, how are they going to pay all that back, I don't know anything about politics. NDP basically blackmailed liberals for their support. I don't know anything about politics. That, because I know they said that you had to pay back CERB, and I don't know. I don't think that's right for some. Like, I know some Canadians took advantage of the system. I'm sure we all know somebody who did take advantage of the system who shouldn't have applied for CERB and stuff like that, and are still taking advantage of it. But then there are some people that, actually lost their jobs and didn't get a paycheck and stuff. I just can't imagine that, they have to pay all of that back. That's insane. They will be taxed. Yeah, I know. But I don't know. It's like, it's crappy that they're going to get taxed on that. You know what I mean? I think that's just, it's like a you can't win situation. You don't have a job. You're living off, so much money a month. And some people, that's their rent. You know what I mean? Like some people, their rent is $2,000 a month because they were living, they had a good job, and they can afford $2,000 a month for rent, right? And then this happened. They lost their job, and that's all they were living off of then, $2,000. So, they're probably behind on the rent and stuff, and now they got to pay it all back in taxes. They're never going to get ahead. Yeah, pay taxes on it at tax time. Short version, threat of confidence vote, and Liberal need NDP support, so they did what they did. Okay. Yeah, they had to pay taxes on the CERB benefits. But like that taxes, your income tax, some people count on that income tax to do something with. You know what I mean? They might, okay, well, we're going to wait for the income tax to pay off this bill, or, you know what I'm saying? And now they have to pay back all of these taxes because they had to live, and it's like, they're going to have $1,000 in taxes. The 1 year is probably not going to cover it. So they're like behind the line, and they're probably behind on rent because their $2,000 didn't cover their rent and their hydro and everything else. So they're even more behind in money. Oh man, my heart goes out to those people. Amount of taxes based on overall income for 2020. Okay. Hi, Jaja. The new benefit is only taxed if you made $38,000 or more in 2020, right? Like, oh my God, my niece, she was working at a restaurant and saving money for school. And she was freaking out, like wondering how she was going to pay rent and save money for school and stuff. I gotta blend that out a little bit better. Hi, Kelsey. Kelsey says she's thankful she's been able to keep working from home. Yes, me too. If you made more than $38,000, you probably shouldn't have gotten CERB or the new benefit. $38,000 a year in 2020. This is 2020. Yeah, I would imagine if you're still working, you probably shouldn't be getting it, right? I know some people were, working at restaurants when they were doing takeout and getting like 6 hours a week. Obviously, they needed it, CERB would be 12,000. The new benefit next few months would only be another 6,000. You can still make another 20,000 before paying on it. Oh, okay. Interesting. I don't know. Some people, though, I know there are some people out there who are seriously going to be struggling. You know what I mean? Like they're going to have, if they got a mortgage, they're probably going to have to sell their house. Um, I know in March and April when everything was shut down, like banks were being very lenient and landlords were being very lenient and stuff, right? For people who couldn't pay their rent. But is it still the same way now? You know, and did everybody get to go back to work, or there's still a lot of people at home who didn't get to go back to work? Haven't had, oh yeah, your husband hasn't had a day off in months. His job wasn't affected. Yes, I know. Yep, that's true. Thank God, meaning saying the same thing. Like, thank God, you know, he still got his job and I can work at home with mine. But oh my God. At work now, we're getting a new computer system. So there's the computer system where I book appointments in, and then I have my EMR. That's just for my office. And they decide during COVID, when everything is a mess already at the hospital, everything takes longer because it's really got to be scrubbed down and you have to go through all the screening and everything else. They decided that they're going to change over the computer hospital system, the whole system. So the system that I go to now to book in appointments, come October 10th, that's going to be absolutely depleted, deleted, gonzo, never to be seen again. And it's an absolute mess. An absolute mess. My nose is so itchy. Um, your nervous for renters, landlord and tenant board is open now, so those who haven't found work are way behind. A homeless crisis next. Ashley, that makes complete and total sense. You're right. You know, a lot of people, you know, like I said, they couldn't afford to pay their rent and eat and, you know, keep their home heated. Oh, it's insane what's going to happen, you know. COVID is an absolute mess. Jaja said, oh, Melanie said surgery was canceled. The one that they can help so much with pain. Gone for 3 years. Oh, yeah, everything was canceled from March to August. I had to cancel every appointment. The hospital opened up back again September. And then I get told we're going over to a new computer system. So I'm overbooked. Like right now, I'm overbooked because all those patients from March to August, I had to put them somewhere, right? And then I have urgent patients come in every day that I'm trying to fit them in, you know, because they're urgent. Like 2 patients last week, I fit them in. They had cancer, you know. So they're getting this new computer system. And because of the new computer system, now I have to go down to 10 points in the morning and 10 points in the afternoon. And 10 points could literally be only 4 patients. Whereas I can probably have 8 patients booked or 9. Oh my God. And it's going to be an absolute mess. Everybody is freaking out. I tried to do my training on Wednesday, but nobody would send me the link and I don't have the proper email address. So I tried to set it up to get my training done today. So here I am this morning emailing everybody, can you please send me the link? I don't have this email address, but they said I didn't need it. You can send it to my work email address. I just need the link. I'm supposed to do my training at 11 o'clock this morning. Nobody wrote me back, so I still haven't got my training done. It's just going to be insane. Oh my God, insane. Georgia said they just stopped talking. Oh, they just stopped taking Social Security out of our checks until the end of December. But starting in January, you had to pay it back double out of your checks until April. Oh, wow. Heard no rent increases in 2021, but as a jackass landlord, it's going to go for double in 2022. Yep, everyone's rent is going to go up. That's right. People are going to, yep, they're going to lose everything, plain and simple. You're right, Melanie. Nicoletta says she's thankful that her family members all either work for a bank, the fire department, or in the case of your daughter, she gives online music lessons, and she still lives at home. Yeah, I know. I'm so thankful. You know, Ian's a firefighter, and I work for a specialist, right? We didn't lose our jobs. Thank God. And I'm grateful for my boss who kept me on because at one point she wasn't doing anything. Like we were doing telephone consults, but the government gave them a code But they went months, like doctors went months without getting paid for the telephone or the video conferences with patients, literally months. So for months she had nothing coming in. But thankfully I still have my job. The good one thing that came out of COVID is the housing market. It keeps on going down. Yeah, it needs to go down a little bit more before I can afford to buy a house. Isn't that insane though? You know, we live in Toronto. Ian's a firefighter. I work for a doctor and we can't afford to buy a house in Toronto. That is nuts, right? Crazy. Like the house that we had in Coburg here would be well over $1 million. It's insane. I hope it goes down too. Like I hope it goes all the way down that it's the prices that it was in the 80s. I don't think that's going to happen though, but we're going orange today. We will be figuring out our lives for years after this. You're right, Zowie. M said, I know that a lot of units are now empty and the landlords are stressing out. And that's what they deserve. You're right. Especially the people that buy multiple units to become Airbnb owners. That's right. And now no one's traveling. I said what I said. I don't make that much as, yeah. Quite a lot of money out of your check. Yeah. Lots of Toronto people are coming up there. Yes, because the 407 comes to Highway 35 now. So they can commute. Right. London keeps going up and bully offers. Okay. Firefighters in Oakville can't buy houses in Oakville either. I know, right? Isn't that insane? It's crazy. I hope these prices go down. I'm telling you. And like, I mean, to rent an apartment in Toronto, and we're talking like a 600 square foot apartment. It's crazy the amount you would have to pay. Insane. My apartment right now, if you moved into this apartment, and we have a 3-bedroom, we have a really nice apartment. It's really, really big. And it's 3-bedroom, full on master bath and stuff. But right now, if people tried to move in to the exact same apartment, what is it, like $2,500? That's crazy, right? It's insane. And then, you know, price goes up every year by 30, 40 bucks. Ow, ow, ow. I don't know how people do that. Ow. Right in my eyeball. Ashley said your new 2-bedroom apartment is $1,700 for a 2-bedroom apartment. That's insane. That is, I don't know. The government should do something about that. You know what I mean? So like, okay, the price of apartments and everything went up, but hey, we're still all getting paid the same. You know what I mean? Food is going up, everything else is going up, but we're all still getting paid the same. Getting paid the same amount of money. So how are we all supposed to survive on it, right? What have I got going on my eyes right now? Oh my goodness, what a mess they look. Look at them. Oh my Lord. I look like a zombie. Major recession. Oh, I know. Current place will be $1,550 plus when you move out. Wow. Janet, you're keeping your house. That's crazy. I know, right? Melanie, yeah, it's crazy. Here in Toronto, you would be, oh my God, freaked out if you knew the prices. Freaked out. Janet's got the same there, yep. Melanie said she lives on over an acre of land, a nice house, and her mortgage is $750. Oh, I wish you couldn't even get anywhere near $750 in Toronto, or even any of the Toronto areas, like surrounding Toronto. You would never see $750 mortgage. Unless you had, you know, most of your house paid off. Right. One eye is better than the other. Andrea, your landlord increased at the beginning of the year. You know, Andrea, I don't think they were allowed to. I think ours did, but then I think we got a letter. Oh no, wait. They did. They sent us a letter saying it was increased, but because we didn't move in until July, we didn't have to pay it until July, and then they sent us a letter saying we didn't have to pay it because of COVID and stuff. So I think we lucked out because um, we didn't move in till July, so like our lease is in July kind of thing. So they sent us back a letter, and because of COVID, they weren't allowed to charge it to us. But now, if it was in January, then it was already in effect, I believe. Melanie, you can't live in a big silly. You'd kill people. You can't deal with millions of people. You know what? Honestly, Melanie, I'm such a homebody that I don't know. I don't see that many people. Do you know what I mean? Like, I have Metro across the street, and you just see the same people all the time, you know? Because you're in your little tiny area. Yeah, it's a big city, like driving and stuff like that. Oh my God, I'm terrified every time I get on the highway. It's a terrifying experience. And I don't drive, but I'm terrified. But in regards to, actually seeing people, unless you rode on the road a lot in your own little community, it's the same people you see. You can't get a tiny bachelor there for $7.50. I know, right? It's insane. You're used to the quiet, yes. Melanie said she lived in Butt F, Saskatchewan, in the middle of nowhere. That's where she lives. No stores, no nothing. I could not. I couldn't. We lived in a little town, Coburg. I think it had 30,000 people, and oh my God, I can't even go past Scarborough. And Coburg is past Scarborough and past Whitby. I can't go past that way. I start to get anxious and freak out because I don't want to go anywhere near the place. And isn't that funny though? And I'm from Newfoundland and I thought I'd love a small town. Nope. Bachelors in your current place start at 1100 and they are small, yeah. A traffic jam up here is getting stuck behind a farm tractor or a hay wagon. Oh, that's funny. I was already in here for a year and 4 months. Wow. Your town is 15-minute drive from... Oh, okay, so you guys... my town is 15-minute drive from you. Coburg is nice. Oh, so Janet, your town was 15-minute drive from Coburg? It's a very beautiful town, beautiful, but oh my God. I worked at the No Frills there. A part-time job in Coburg. You needed like 5 because you got 8 hours a week as a part-timer. And I had a customer tell me one time that if I didn't have 3 generations in the graveyard, I'd find it really, really hard to make friends. It's a beautiful town, but I couldn't make a friend to save my life. Oh my God, it was so lonely. So lonely. Beautiful town though. The cheapest studio bachelor you can find in Toronto is $1,300. You're heavily debating moving out of the city. Your nearest town is your nearest is Lindsay, but you've been in Coburg. Okay. Aren't you in Mississauga though? Mississauga is really nice. I know it's still as expensive as Toronto. But yeah, to find like a 1-bedroom Toronto, Mississauga, you're talking $1,500, $1,600 or more. And that's to get it in a good neighborhood too, right? I'm sure like you can probably get something a little bit cheaper, but you want a nice neighborhood. You're just not where to, and it's so tiny. Oh, that's awful. Check out, I don't know, because do you want a 1-bedroom apartment? I would check out Park Property Management. They have huge apartments. That's who we're with, and our apartment is huge. And I think they have them like all over Toronto and Mississauga. So check out their website and see if there's anything close by to you, or just see where they are and what the prices are. But the apartment buildings are gorgeous, and the apartments are really nice. For me, any apartment that comes with a dishwasher, having a dishwasher is heaven. That's insane. Okay, this is not quite the orange eye look that I wanted. I was going to try and do a halo. I tried to do a halo earlier with my Natasha Denona palette. It came out okay. Better than that one time I tried to do a halo. God, that was terrible. But this is my kind of orange, right? A little bit of crimson. Coolio. Okay, what time is it? 9:30 on a Friday night. I'm going to get ready and go, I think. Ian, are you still here? Or are you on a call? Oh, hi, Miss Jen B. So is anybody doing anything tonight? Like, what are you all going to do now once we get off the live? What are you going to do? What's your plan? Ashley said this will be your first apartment paying hydro. Obviously, you did in both your houses. So I have no idea what to expect because your house was all updated appliances, so bills are cheap. I pay hydro here, Ashley. I don't know how much of a difference it's going to be from here in Toronto to where you are. But my most expensive hydro bill is always in the summertime with the AC. And like I said, I have a three-bedroom house. There's 5 of us here, 1,400 square feet, something like that. And the most it's ever been is 130, but I usually pay between 80 and 100, like year round. Sometimes it's 60, but usually it's always between $80 and $100 year round. Oh, you just came back? Okay, baby. Oh, thanks, Andrea. Time for you to snuggle under your covers watching 90 Day Fiancé. Ashley said Netflix and sleep. Hi, Sylvie. Andre's going to watch some YouTube. I'm going to go and talk to my baby cakes because he's probably going to be getting ready to go to bed soon. And I'm going to binge watch Supernatural. That's what I've been watching. So Jen loves reviews, apparently loves this show. So I started watching it. Freaking orange now. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and chat with baby cakes before he goes to bed. And then I'm going to go watch Supernatural and do absolutely nothing tomorrow and Sunday. And wait for our boxes to come. So just an FYI, I'm going to be picking the winner of the September giveaway sometime this week. And there's going to be a lot of makeup videos because I have no boxes coming. Well, Cos box is coming on Monday. Eventually I'll get Boxy Lux and what is the other one? Lip Monthly and Naughty Knickers. So the rest of it, I'm just going to play with some makeup. I'll do the battle of the brands between It Cosmetics and the L'Oreal. And yeah, maybe just do a battle. You know, I'm going to do my full face of Tarte video. I still have that one I want to do. So, but it's going to be a few makeup videos until, you know, October comes, and then we got to wait for all of those boxes. But yeah, that's it, everybody. Start packing, Ashley said. Leah's going to go have dinner, then clean up the house. Rates are the same across Ontario. Yes, I'm with Enercore. That's who we have ours with, is Enercore. Don't forget to get your apartment insurance. Zach really enjoyed that show. Okay. We got the Topbox surprise box. Yes. Yes, the beauty surprise. Yeah, I think they're doing it every 2 months now. Bye, Martine. Nicoletta, you got your Naughty Knickers? Yay, that's awesome. I didn't get charged until I think the 20th or the 21st. I better go check. But I think it was the 20th or the 21st that I got charged. Ashley said you're transferring current insurance to there. Smart. Good mail. Yes, I hope everybody has really good mail on Monday. Have a great night. Okay. Okay, everybody, have a great night. Remember, I won't be live tomorrow night, but I will be live next Saturday. So one Friday a month, I will be going live, and that's that Friday where Ian works the Friday and the Sunday because we go to bed early the Saturday night. So one live a month, I will go one night a month on Friday and not a Saturday. So you got 3 more weeks of Saturdays, and then you'll have a Friday. All right. So you're not really into Mississauga anymore? Oh, and one or Studio Park Avenue. Okay, we need to find you a rockin' place to live every 4th week. Thank you, baby cakes. Okay, everybody, I will see you next Saturday, and have a great rest of the weekend. Bye. Do 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 do.